Hello and welcome everybody. Today we're going to carry on with principles to live by, and today we're going to have a look at be anxious for nothing. So if you're interested, stay tuned, and as always I'm going to pray for you at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Okay, be anxious for nothing, but through prayer and supplication make all your needs known. Now, why should we not be anxious? When we are anxious, our mind starts to focus on everything that can go wrong. It starts to focus on all of the problems, and it tries to overwhelm you and suffocate you so that you cannot control your thoughts and you cannot control the outcome, and you start to feel anxious, depressed. You can even feel weary. You can feel a lot of this depressing thoughts that just wants to overwhelm you. So what should we do? Well, we should cast all of our cares onto the Lord. Even if we look at Psalms where the Lord wants to sustain us, He doesn't want us to care, meaning to care on or to focus on all of the thoughts and things that makes us anxious. Yes, tomorrow's got its own troubles and its own challenges. So that's why we focus on today. We focus on what is within our ability, and as the previous video said, use our faith as a currency. Use our faith. The more faith we have, the more we will be able to do in our assignment in life. Now, if we are anxious, we look at the things that can go wrong, and we start to create a mindset where we are expecting things to go wrong. And that's a very dangerous place to be, because we need to control our thoughts. We need to control our mind. Take every thought captive and subject it under the law of Christ. Why? Because we need to scrutinize and say, what is this thought going to do? And most of the time when you're in a state of anxiousness and depression, it's just going to escalate and you're going to think more worse thoughts. That's an enemy of faith. That is the opposite of faith. It will cause you not to believe, where faith will cause you to believe. Yes, I know our challenges are real. I know they are difficult, but the thing is not to focus on the challenges overcoming us, but to focus on we overcoming the world by the word of our testimony and the blood of the Lamb, where we overcome by focusing and controlling our mind and our thoughts on what Scripture says, good principles to live by. So focus and remove the negative thoughts and replace them with thoughts of faith. And if you have to, go and listen to testimonies of other people. Examine your own life of where the Lord helped you in your time of need and difficulty, so that your faith can grow strong. Father, I pray today that we'll not focus on the problems, but that we'll focus on you, the solution. Help us to control our minds. Help us to focus on your word and your ways, your principles. Teach us on the path of righteousness. Lead us on the path of righteousness. And if we stumble and fall, we know you will not pluck a broken reed out, but that you will help us and restore us. We thank you for your grace, because your grace teaches us not to sin. Help us that we will use that grace so that we will focus on you today. I thank you for your life, and I thank you for your mercy. I thank you for that. In the name of Yeshua, be blessed.